You're about to watch a conversation between me and Lawrence Craver, where his goal is to take his expertise as a fitness professional online and scale to 100K months as fast as humanly possible, while also delivering an excellent service. He tried before in the past, but had an issue in fulfillment, so now we're back again starting from scratch. My name's Terrence Chister. I own EliteSales.com, and I've generated over $115 million in 6 years, on top of working with over 50,000 plus clients. So we're taking all those findings from doing so to help Lawrence achieve his dreams. Enjoy.
I'm really good at messaging. I'm really good at sales. Okay. My problem was fulfillment. Okay. Because, last year I was in George's mastermind. My closing was like 75, 80%. I was really good. It's a 2K offer. So it wasn't anything too crazy.
Were you selling people in your in-person PT or online?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a really high close rate, bro.
Yeah. It was really good. My problem was fulfillment. My delivery sucked, and my clients, I brought in a lot of clients, none of them were happy, so it turned into like it turned into like just there was an issue with my offer, dude, and I was just looking at my offer and going like, what the is going on here? Because I want to get to the point where I could just bring people in and have it like nice and fluid, right? Nice and smooth. So
but is it for the PT or is it online? Like I just want to like
online.
But like training, fitness coaching.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so I spent a couple months updating the program. It's really awesome now. My clients that are in the program, I've gotten nothing but great feedback.
Before you go any further, do you know why they were saying the program wasn't good?
So my online offer is I help people get instant relief and lasting results from chronic pain so that they can thrive.
It's still pain though. Okay.
Yeah. It was my delivery of the program. Sometimes you have a focus on a lot of little details, especially in the first month. And some of them were like, that workout took me 2.5 hours. And I'm like, whoa, that should not be happening. So I had to go in, I had to shorten all the videos, but make sure I was still getting all the little details in there. And I just had to do a lot of stuff. But anyways, what I need a system. I got the messaging, I got the sales. I need a good system to do 100K in the next 100 days.
All right, that's a big goal, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's doable.
Is that crazy or?
It's not. I mean, who cares? I mean, it's gotta be a little crazy, right?
The only way he can accomplish that is by getting a huge influx of leads into his ecosystem. So we dived into how he could do that.
Like to make 100K, you have to make X amount of sales. So we got to talk about lead flow. How are you getting most of your leads?
Just organic right now, really.
Okay. When you say organic, are you reaching out or are they reaching out to you?
Both.
Followers or is it
it's followers, or it's basically what I do is I go into groups and I start conversations in the comments, and then I have a lot of people reach out. Hey, I saw you posted in the comments, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Offer is I help people get instant relief and lasting results from chronic pain so they can thrive. It's 2K for right now, 4 months, 4 phases. Phase 1 is reset. Phase 2 is realign. Phase 3 is reinforce. Phase 4 is rebuild. Think of it like a physical therapy to fitness program. That's how we help people get instant relief and lasting results. The way you get lasting results is to get in shape so you don't get your less chance of getting injured down the road, right? Once you do the 4 months, they upsell to 6 or 12 months.
Do you have nutrition and training?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all in one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Do you usually fix the pain first?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let's backtrack your goal. 100K. So we need, let's say 50 sales. Now that could be a little lower because you have some people on recurring or stuff like that. But let's just say you need 50 sales in a month. Okay. So usually what that means is you need 500 sales calls. Okay. Because usually you'll close 10% of the calls, cancels, no shows, etc. Right? Okay. That usually means you need 5,000 leads. Okay. And that usually will mean like if the leads are $10, $50,000 on ad spend at $10. So that's a lot of money. Now, the problem really is like your price point. If you're only selling at 2K is not bad, but I feel if you were good at sales or you're pushing the envelope, you charge a little more.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you. If I should.
I think it's a little low. Yeah, I think it's a little low. So this is the metrics you'd have to use with paid ads. Now, are you wanting to start 100% with paid ads? Do you want to start with organic and get into paid ads? Like,
I want to get started with paid. I hate just sitting there just messaging.
All right. So, but you understand the risks, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just making sure you understand the risks. Okay. So, if you're going to do paid, have you done boosted before?
Yes.
Okay, so I would start with boosted. Now, the big thing with ads is just knowing what the KPIs should be. If you know what the KPIs should be, then you're not surprised if you hit them, right? Like if I went to you and said, hey, Lawrence, you're going to go talk to 100 girls, you're going to get one number. Well, if you got one number, you don't give a But if I told you you're going to get 50 numbers, you're like, yo, what the I got 10 numbers. Like now you're upset. It's expectations.
Yeah.
So with boosted posts, what I try to shoot for, 10 to 20 cents per profile view. So when you look at the metrics, you can actually see how many people for what cost are looking at your profile. So 10 to 20 cents. Once they get there, they could click off, they could follow you, they could do whatever. So you want $1 to $2 per follower because it's going to cost more. If you did an example of that, you spent $1,000, 500 followers, 30% respond. Let's say you reach out to all of them. You have 5 to 10% book a call. So that's 150 people respond, 5 to 10%. So 7 to 15 calls, you close 3. That would be ideal. So if you spend $1,000 and you close 2 or 3 people, that'd be $4 to $6 grand. You make $3 grand profit, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
That is the metrics you could go for. Now, if you're not hitting these metrics, what you have to look at is it's usually because it's either too indirect or too direct. So too direct would be, I'm looking for 5 people with sciatica pain who want to get rid of it forever. That's super direct. That could drive costs up, but just keep in mind, these are lead indicators. Okay. So what does that mean? If you and me are competing, all right, and we have to go get as many numbers on the street as possible. If I talk to 10 girls and you talk to 100, most people would say, oh, Lawrence won because he talked to 90 more girls. But in a crazy reality, sometimes, not a lot, but very few times, maybe I would still beat you because my skill's so high. Okay, so what's the point of that? The point I'm trying to make is if you had a really direct post, and let's say your numbers were, 30 to 40 cents per profile view, and your cost per follower was $4, but you're booking a shitload of calls and making a lot of sales, it doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
But that doesn't usually work like that because it's like you still need enough at bats. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So these are the numbers you need to know and go off of. So if you were coming to me and you said, Tanner, I'm not getting results. I go, okay, like where are your KPIs? These are the KPIs you're measuring up against. That helps you know, okay, where do I look? So if your profile views are too high, have an ad issue. If your follower count is too high, it's an ad issue as well. If you're getting 30% responses, but you can't book calls, you have a messaging issue. Closing issue is like so does that tells you where to look. If you don't know what the numbers are in the business, you have no clue where to look, and then that gets really frustrating.
Right.